Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. Same.
No, I know I owe too many people money over there. I'm gonna stay over here.
All right. So what do you're gonna attack?
Yeah.
Another thing. As you're moving towards him after he does this, this little hand motion, he
Mm-hmm.
points at you, and you can feel almost like an oily residue type feel over you, but there's nothing actually touching you.
Okay.
And
Baby oil.
the Arcana,
Woo!
Russ, you realize he's just done Mage Armor as a invocation,
Uh huh.
not as a spell, and
Okay.
Hex on um, Austin.
Gotcha.
And it's just strength. Your strength is what's been messed with.
Okay. And what does that hex do?
Gives you disadvantage on your strength abilities, right?
Yeah,
Strength ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a normal check then.
Yeah, it's ability checks, not like
Yeah.
attacks or stuff like that. It's like if you get grappled, you want to break out with ability or stuff like that.
Place a
hold
curse on
on.
the creature that you can see within range until the end of the spell. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it. With an attack, also choose one ability. When you cast the spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. If the target drops to 0 hit points while the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a second turn of yours to curse new targets.
And because it's at a higher level, it's effective on you for 24 hours. As long as he's concentrating, of course.
You upset him. Not like he had a choice when he cast it, but
The dam.
Yes.
If I start going through my book, will I see his name anywhere from the history I learned?
No.
So do my attacks.
Yes, go ahead and do your attacks.
Okay. So first one, and I am
Raging.
I've already raged. I'm doing reckless attack. So 20 natural 20, 26 to hit.
Ouch. Oh yes, it does hit. Give me some damage.
Now, how are we doing crits? Since I think
Perfect.
this is huh?
Perfect.
So how much damage do your claws do? Are they a 6 or an 8?
They're at a D10 now.
Oh, they're a D10. So that's going to be 10 on top of that. Or
So 21
D10.
points of damage.
Alright, let's see.
Or however those would normally be.
I do 1d10 plus 6. So
It'd be 10 plus the D10 plus 6.
yeah. So yeah. So that's 10. It's 15 plus 6, 21. Yeah. Okay. My second attack.
Hold on.
Yep, no problem.
How much points of damage you said it was?
21.
Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. $24 to hit.
Stand by. Uh, 24.
Mm-hmm.
So as you go to hit him, it looks like golden wings come around in front and blocks your hit.
Okay. And my offhand attack. Misses.
Yes.
And that's it for me.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to do to you now?
Something's gonna hurt.
Nope, that's not. That's only happens when you die. We're not doing that one to you yet. That'll kill everybody in the room.
I'm
Yeah,
just holding on.
fireball!
I'm just holding on to your leg, shouting at you to calm down and stop. As you're just flinging me as you're running and splashing.
I'm gonna make a saving throw at the end of when my turn comes back around to come out of it. But it's just that initial shock got me going.
Yeah, I'm just like, for dear life, holding on.
So he just reaches over, touches you, and you need to give me a, where is it? Charisma? No, that's the attack. Yeah, you need a charisma saving throw.
Does he have to touch me?
Yeah, he touches you. It's not a touch attack, it's just spell.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Natural 20!
Did you take the cloak of protection?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Nice.
No, that is
Hey.
still a natural 20.
Yeah, may have a negative on his charisma.
Okay.
That's how. Just how.
Kind of
And why?
He raises an eyebrow at you.
I can't resist this. I turn around, look at the boss, and go, "Say we're ready!" And this is for me. I look back around and go, "Sorry."
Yes.
Mm.
Russ says at this point, yes, we're ready for anger management classes.
Shut up.
What are you talking about? What happened? What happened to the real world? What is it?
And as they're talking, I walk out. Now you can make an attack of opportunity. I walk away from you. I walk out the door.
I will make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Makes sense. I don't see why not.
I'm just trying to figure out what attack of opportunity I'm going to do on you.
What are we doing? What's going on?
Well, you don't unless you have combat caster. You're not doing it as a spell. So you got a weapon.
Yeah, I'm doing it as a spell.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I ask.
Just sit. Oh god. Say we're ready.
I still don't notice that you're hanging out to me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm only like I'm 30 pounds and you're way stronger. And you were just raging and recklessly attacking. It's just.
Oh,
Alright.
I didn't reckless attack that time. I'm actually come out of rage.
Oh, it just all happened. The adrenaline and everything. Yeah,
just-
it makes sense.
just let
It
me
makes
know.
perfect sense.
So, if that's the case, I need the two of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
The rabbit may be good.
Okay.
A 10.
All right. So I'm going to give you this. So that's a 16. Does that fail?
Yes, it fails.
All right. So if I fail, I can add a D4 because I failed a dex save and I have a lucky footwork.
Okay.
Come on, roll a 4.
17.
Well, I mean, I haven't picked any of his gear yet, so that just makes it. He doesn't have his hand on that staff that's sitting next to him. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I don't really have a choice on the matter.
You always
Yeah,
have
you
a
do.
choice.
No,
I
no.
chose not to keep attacking.
I'm saying I don't have a choice on the damage.
Oh.
4.
This mode just cast fireball in the room. Let's go.
There you go.
Now, see,
A flaming column of fire. That's right. I didn't. I rolled it to the GM layer. My bad. A flaming column of fire appears above Austin and Mason. Mason apparently realizes it's coming and dodges out of the way and takes 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As Austin takes 23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Are you still standing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that stinks so bad in there right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
and when when this happens, you hear Roderick on the other side of the desk stand up. His chair hits the wall behind him. He says, "Not in my fucking office."
Yeah, like I just
Take this
spring
shit
off of
outside.
you, like as soon as I see that.
I want to know what's going on.
I mean, you're standing right there. You know what's going on.
Well,
I'm
I
pleading. I'm
I say-
pleading. I'm pleading in Shadrack's head for him to not kill him.
You realize you can't seem to connect with him.
Right.
The 2 furry PCs just got cooked. It stinks so bad.
Yes. Roderick, at least he can take a hit. Please, Mr. Degar, can we just not continue this for right now? I would like to keep Austin alive.
Does
Oh,
he
I
look like? Does he look like your photo image?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, that's actually who that is in the
Okay.
Gooey
all right.
world as well.
Okay. Listen here, you tall ass son bitch. Stop throwing fireballs. It's a dang question, all right?
That was not a fireball. It was a fire column.
Whatever it is, fire throwing and shit. Tell me what's going on. What the fuck happened?
Retaliation! He attacked him first, what do you think?
What?
No.
I'm on fire!
That's assault. You know what that is? That's 3 to 5. You get that?
3 to 5 what?
Just answer the question.
Apparently I just did. 3 to 5
Hopping
what?
around like
What's going on
I mean,
in the real world?
3 to
Not
5
here, very
6-second
blue from
turns?
land that we in right now. That's why Tons of Fun is pissed off.
So I gotta give you name Tons of Fun.
I mean, at this point, kinda. You're giant compared to us.
I'm not at full growth yet.
Exactly.
You tell me what's going on.
I'm about to
Fine.
hit somebody.
What is this?
That's it. That's all we doing. That's all we want.
First meeting, he gets attacked, and then attacks us back.
Attack! They attack me!
We survived. See, we're fine.
You might not be
We're-
done.
We're ready to go. I was an innocent bystander just along for the ride.
Well,
Will a
that was
15 persuasion help? Tell me what's up.
hold on.
You tall, white, pointy-eared sumbitch. Tell me.
I need an adult.
I think he's more lavender.
I told you, Roderick, I like these people that you've got here. I'm sure they'll do fine. But I'll leave it up to you. And he gets up and vanishes.
Did he take his staff with him?
Of course.
Damn
I mean, if he just vanished, are you sure?
Exactly.
Is
That's
that
what
a
I'm thinking.
percentage roll? There
He
was just
got
a
up,
huge
grabbed his
fight.
staff, and vanished. To be honest with you, Mr. Perception can see him outside the window behind Roderick right now, walking towards the woods.
So he shadowed. He missed you step.
So he's walking behind me because I'm going to the woods.
Well, you were walking out the door, weren't you, when you got hit by
Yeah.
the fire? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's teleported outside the building, out the window beyond Roderick, and just walking towards the woods.
Kind of opposite ways.
Okay.
God, that room's so bad.
I couldn't tell you.
Rod
Cemetery.
rights his chair, sits down in it, and puts his head in his hands. Like, God's help me.
Oh.
Listen, I don't
Listen.
believe Jesus is gonna help you with this, but I believe we ready.
Yeah, I think you're on your own with
I
this one,
think we
Chief.
just did you a favor.
I mean, it's your life. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do with it. If you want to go fucking follow his shady ass, go for it.
Is that because he's lavender?
No, it's because he's Shadrick.
Shadrick?
But is there any way we get home?
I don't think so at this point, no.
You are... What? You guys are
Here's-
so fucking confusing with this home shit.
He said the home he visited was like 13 something, and there's a castle, like Howl's Floating Castle shit going on there. I don't think that's the home we knew. I
didn't understand anything you guys were saying in that language anyway.
Let me just
Who
let me
knew
just say
comics?
this. Let's take everything he said with a grain of salt.
Yeah, when you're dealing with Shadrick, you have to.
I got a question.
I'm not
Alright.
sure about y'all, but a lavender person with pointy ears that tells me my home was, or well, that Earth was straight.
Hey, Robert, we
Inspire
can't see you.
confidence.
Robert's got something over his camera.
Oh,
it's picking
sorry,
it
I
up
had
periodically.
stood up. I had stood up and went to the kitchen for a moment.
But
I
yeah,
got
like
a question. I have a question for everybody in this room, except for you, boss, pointing at him. Everybody, okay.
yeah.
What year was it when you died? 1996 for me.
96.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They dressed like that in '96.
Well,
Slick as a motherfucker. Yeah, that's the way we did it back in Detroit. Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
mean, that kind of checks
good.
out for how he's talking and the way he talks. Like, I didn't assume, but what about everyone
What the
else?
fuck, Roddy?
We had some fashionable choices back then in the 90s, but we were cool.
What
What do you mean back in the 90s?
2030.
are you talking about? 90s?
What,
You're
2030?
Yeah,
What?
2030.
You's an old school pimp. What the hell?
I was screwing around, and right after the pandemic of 2020, I just got my freedom back.
Slavery?
What?
No.
Was that the Black Plague?
Just leaving it at that.
The black what? Sorry.
Oy vey.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, this is the night we get canceled. Anyway.
The best.
So, so obviously something brought us here.
Well. Would this Shadrach Dick? What? This
Did
shady
he bring
dick.
us?
Shady
Okay,
dick.
Shady Dick.
Shady Dick?
Shady Lavender Dick.
Lavender Dick. I don't know why.
Might be able to tell you more, but as I said,
I mean,
Grain
I
of
wasn't
salt.
looking. Did it look like yours?
I wasn't groping. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, I mean, after last night, I'm not sure what color it was.
I don't know what it is. I'm a little itchy though. Would he know more? I'm going to go talk to this.
Well,
Shad
what
Dick
about
or
everyone
whatever.
else, real quick? I mean, he's wearing it off, but he was talking about wrestling, so that doesn't really change the fact. He was talking about the Undertaker too. That doesn't really help out either.
What year is it? Skyrim just came out.
Well, that
What
that
was
doesn't
the
help out
Undertaker
either.
wearing? That's how we can determine. Was he on a motorcycle or was he sitting up from a grave? We could tell.
It was in between those.
Yeah, was he the American Badass or was he the Undertaker? Or was he the Undertaker, American Badass, then the Undertaker?
He still sat up in the ring.
Yeah.
What year did you perish?
That was 2002. So he was American Badass at that point in time.
My God.
But he also talks like Hogan, so most of the time.
Oh, jeez.
Because he always says, brother, to everyone.
So what do we what? My brain's confused.
I say we go find this Shadow
Shad-
Dick,
Shady Dick.
Shady Dick, and see if we can
Shad
get
Dick.
some more information.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm with the robot. Let's do it.
And
Yeah.
you were all about that AI
Face.
stuff, which might not mean a whole lot to a lot of people here, except for me and Russ.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How advanced did it get between 2020 and 2030 and when you died?
Who, me or him?
No.
Both.
Is AOL
For me,
still
pretty
a
much
thing?
the entire house was automated.
I mean, Alexa was a thing-ish, but...
Who? I knew an Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking
No,
about?
no. Amazon went out of business.
You talking about that girl down there on 4th?
Be right back.
What are you talking about?
After the Civil War.
Oh, another?
My God. Stop talking. I want to hear it.
Culture shock, culture shock, culture shock.
Can you make a phone call while you still on the internet? Answer my question.
Wait,
Oh, you can make several.
the Civil War had just
You
ended.
You can have a group chat.
What's
Yeah.
a group chat?
It's all in your head, too, because they don't use phones no more in 2030.
Yeah, you get the... I heard that they were working on this implant.
Well, I mean,
Like-
it worked just fine after, like, the 3rd or 4th test run, because people were, like, standing in catatonic states behind, in the middle of the street, or would all of a sudden, like, disconnect from their vehicle as they were driving, and that was,
The problem. The problem with the implant was you couldn't take selfies, and so it never
Took off.
took off.
Never was a thing.
well, yeah, and then there was that one,
Can't get the TikToks on it. I get it.
there was the one guy, though, that figured out the best way to get a selfie is to, run the red light, and he got the selfie that way.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Everyone was just
Listen,
running
listen.
red lights.
Can someone tell me who shot JFK?
It's that magic bullet.
Oh, you don't want to know. That's a whole can of worms.
Around 2027, there was a release that it wasn't actually an assassination. He went home, and his body double is the one that took the bullet.
What the?
He wasn't shot from the window. It was them two honkies on the grassy knoll the ones that did it.
No, it ended up being the passenger was in on it and shot from the passenger seat. But that wasn't JFK. That was just his body double because, like I said, JFK went home.
What about all the other Kennedys? All of them were just
Same
body doubles too.
MIB.
Oh,
And then they just-
all the Kennedys are like they're not from here. I mean,
They're all
listen
aliens.
to Bobby. Just listen to it talk. Bobby Kennedy is proof. They couldn't get his voice modulator correct.
What did I come back to?
Exactly. That's how half of us are right now.
I'm going
We're all
after the
from
shadow
different
dick.
timelines.
That's what they used to call me back in high school, the shadow dick.
Obviously.
Not because it casts a shadow. It's just because it hides in the shadow. I can't find that.
Gotta keep them guessing.
I can't find that damn meme I wanted to share with you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen it.
I'm going after it.
Where the guy comes out of the room with a time machine. He goes, "What year is it?" Skyrim just came out. It still doesn't tell me anything.
Still don't tell me nothing.
The special edition, the anniversary edition, the one on the Switch.
Was it the time they blew everything up and said that it's a whole new thing and it was just fishing they added?
I know, right?
Right. That's right. It's still an $80 game for some flipping reason.
Yeah, but we all know that Josh loves the game. We all have heard it.
It's the best game out there.
God.
Oh, I literally just started playing again the other day, and it's just like they added fishing. Win.
Hey, I'll be honest. My grandson and I started playing Sea of Thieves.
Listen.
So if anybody plays Sea of Thieves, let me know.
What's up?
I
And,
have Sea of Thieves.
Well,
Pirate Legend, baby.
yeah. Well, my grandson and I just started playing it. So
I got you.
We killed a megalodon last night. That was fun.
Austin, where were you running off to?
I'm going to the woods.
Oh,
To have a montage.
Yeah, the montage of going to the woods, cutting up trees and stuff, getting all the anger out.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I paid no attention about y'all talking about shady dick or shady dick or.
I'm going after it. I'm running after it.
Be careful, he might go after some fire on you.
Listen here, Shade Dick. Whatever the hell your name is. I'll grab him by the.
I'll say to Roderick.
Well, I
I
mean,
think I should keep an eye on them.
Are you guys going as a group or?
I'm going after Austin.
I'm going to go keep an eye on them.
Which group?
Alright.
Yeah, so far it's like most of us are going there, so I think instead of splitting off, I stick along.
Give me a survival check, Reverend.
Shit.
I'm just gonna gather shit in the area while we're all there.
Stop
I'm gonna
making me
look
roll
for-
stuff I'm
you know.
obviously great at.
All right, so with the 19, yeah, you can actually see where he entered the woods at and the direction he went.
We'll go into the woods shouting on Shade Dick! Shade Dick! Every time it's a different way.
Different
Shy
version.
dick.
Shy Dick! He Dick! I don't know! Dick! Listen here, you tangerine sumbitch!
You
Come
come around a group of trees, past some large boulders, and you see what looks like an archway in front of you.
Oh, shit.
And he walks through the archway,
Stop!
and you don't see him anymore.
I'll walk through the archway.
You walk.
My man.
I'm doing it.
My man.
You walk through the archway. All right, so
Hold my keys.
Oh,
Hold my beer.
Doing it.
you walk through this glittering little archway, and find yourself in a dark forest alone.
And a tower.
No
Oh.
tower, no. They're just a dark forest all alone.
Oh, shit. Is the arch still there?
Well, the arch is there, but not energized on your side.
Shat a car? Shat. Damn it, what is his name? Oh, shit.
and he shits himself again. Here we go.
And this is how he dies.
And we're going to move back to the other group.
Eldritch Blast ready. All right, what we doing?
All right, so what's everybody else doing? I mean, he
I
took
saw-
off towards the woods.
I sloughed my way towards Austin.
I thought that's what we were all doing, and I completely stopped paying attention to.
So you all turn around, and you're like, where?
Thought we were all heading after Shadrick.
Well,
I was-
I'm following all the group.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I was
keep an
doing
eye
as
on
well.
Yep. And you all turn around and notice that the Reverend is not around.
Okay, because I
What has he stuck it into now?
Oh, God.
It
He
did.
stuck it in.
Hey,
through
it
some-
did involve a hole.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
A very big hole.
It's not the biggest, but
I'll go
Oh, and I
try to
really
find-
should just stop it right there, but I'm not.
God.
So yeah, the rest of you guys go to try to find Austin and realize that the Reverend is not around anymore.
Oh, this is great. This is great news. Should we deal with Austin or should we deal with the Reverend?
This is why I'm suggesting we may not be ready.
And you hear
Always blame it on the black man. I see what it is.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
you hear trees getting raked down the middle of them. You know.
Oh, what the hell's going on with the network?
In other words, you know what Austin's going to be doing for a little bit.
He's releasing his anger and clawing trees.
Yeah. And
Oh,
he's
one more thing
uh-huh.
that I should have said he did before he actually completely went into the forest.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
I gotta bring it up. Okay, apparently it doesn't register my
Reverend
sidebar.
don't have that problem.
Plus what? Alright, and that rolled to me again. So, yeah, as he's walking towards the woods and you're walking the opposite direction, you do feel a warmth wash over you.
Okay.
Not Reverend, but, Austin.
I feel a what?
Warmth wash over you.
Okay.
But you still feel that ickiness on you, because for some odd reason, I think he's left the hex up on you. But, you were healed for 30 points.
Okay. That healed me up.
Almost as if his intent wasn't to hurt you and leave you hurting.
So I look back and at the ghost and go, "Thanks for the heal."
You healed him?
I'm going to go kill my dog. Be right back.
What the hell? As I'm crispy.
Here, I'll cast Mend on him.
Alright,
Just like stir in the butt.
so what are y'all doing?
So should we deal with Austin or should we deal with the Reverend
intent
who's
was-
probably going to die?
My intent was to deal with
Ow,
the raging
ow,
Austin.
ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow.
Do you need some
I
more?
feel slightly. I feel better, but it hurts. That healed me up full. But it's just like, oh, you see it all just stitching back and like, ouch.
Yeah.
The burnt fur drops off as new grows out.
Like it's just, ingrown hair.
More like burnt hair, but okay. In 2 ways. More ways than one.
Mhm.
So what are y'all doing?
Deal with the one that's going to die or deal with the one that's just angry?
I'm gonna see if I can find tracks for little D.
Okay, give me a survival.
How good are you at tracking?
Not good, so I will assist you.
Okay, I'm not great, but I might be a little.
Okay, so
possibly better.
halfway through this walk to take care of Austin, 2 of you stop, realize he's not there, and turn around and go to try to find out where he went.
Alright, so
Right.
I will roll with advantage.
Because we can hear Austin.
I'm looking down on the ground, looking for tracks, and he's helping me and pointing it out.
Yep.
And
What'd you get?
oh god, 11 and 12 for 15.
Okay, Reverend doesn't really know how to, walk in the woods, does he?
No.
Alright, you can find his marks easily. You don't see any other marks, because you don't know what he's following, because, they'll be a little harder to find. But you do see Reverend's, because you can see where the tail, broke this limb over here as it hit it, or he clawed this little section of dirt up as he walked. And it leads to what looks like an arch in between some huge rocks, or some boulders.
and then it just stops.
And then you don't see it. You from where you're standing, you can't see any marks going past that arch.
I'm just gonna like look at the arch, and then I'm gonna follow the tracks as it goes through the arch to see if they go through the other side. And
Did you follow it directly through the arch?
yeah, to see if they go through the
Russ,
other
you
side.
see, you see Mason disappear.
Because I'm like looking straight down, and I'm just going following to see if they go through, and it's just like,
Yep,
But he disappears.
he disappears. And we'll get to what happens there here in just a second.
Okay.
But
Because I was going to use thaumaturgy to call everyone over.
okay, there you go. So
Yeah,
thaumaturgy, what exactly do you say?
Everyone, arch, people disappearing through it.
Well, I've been there with you.
Yeah.
So now you're just waiting on Augie and Austin.
Austin, Augie.
Do I hear him?
Yes,
Oh,
because he's booming
yes.
it with a. This is like a bullhorn going off.
Yeah.
I will triple move to him.
Okay, so as you guys are moving towards this arch, Reverend, you've got your Eldritch Blast ready to go. You're hearing all these weird noises in this dark woods. All of a sudden, somebody comes up behind you.
like a big rabbit, like snooping around, because that's how I imagine myself looking, surveying it, like
Yeah, he's got his head down. He's hunched. He's
following that, like. That's how I was following them. Like, that's why I just went straight
You're
through
muted.
it.
You're muted. We're missing all the good shit.
You're muted, Josh.
You're muted.
Sorry.
I mean, we're seeing all this good shit, but we're not hearing any of it.
okay. I don't want to hit him or anything like that. I want to turn and shoot.
Yep.
I want it to hit the arch.
Well, it goes through the opening of the arch. Well, actually, you know what? Roll to hit.
Okay.
As I'm standing in front of the arch looking at it with the 22 arcane trying to figure it out.
How far past the arch would I make it before he
One step in.
shoots?
One step
Okay.
in. You just
Alright,
are fully arrived.
Because it's like I'm just going, and I'm like, I go through the arch and I just keep going until he shoots.
Will a
So-
21?
Yeah. All right. So as you're sitting there staring at this arch, trying to figure it out on the other side, it flares.